was 19 years old. I read in 1977, August 16th, Elvis Presley died. And they said in the newspaper he died reading the Bible. So I said, what did the king of rock and roll know that I didn't know? So I started reading the Bible. And there was some fascinating stories in there. And a guy walking on water, turning water to wine, turning stones, doing magic. This was Jesus. I says, whoa. So that sparked my interest, my curiosity to study magic. Black magic and white magic. I studied them both in the philosophies of magic, and then I decided to be an entertainer magician doing white magic.
Do you believe in magic in a young girl's heart? How the music can free her whenever it starts, and it's magic. If the music is groovy and makes you feel happy like an old-time movie, I'll tell you about the magic and the free your soul, but it's like trying to tell a stranger about
1986, I won Magician of the Year in Las Vegas, an honor that Siegfried and Roy gave me. And then from there, just bookings all over the world started happening. I've been to places around the world that aren't even on the map. Zen philosophy says, when you're green, you grow. When you're ripe, you rot. Zen philosophy says, learn from everyone and everything all the time. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. So when the time is right, there's nothing more dangerous than a man whose time has come. It's called FISM for short. It was developed in 1948. And it's like the Olympics of Magic. Every 4 years, they compete in different parts of the world. This year, 2,400 magicians competed. I went and competed with a 10-minute act that I put together. It took me a year to work on, and they gave me a prize that hasn't been given out in 52 years. The world's most original magician. It's all the effects I created. It's nothing you can buy in a magic shop. It's just concepts that I've seen, and I just made them come to fruition. So this is the delight where you reach in the air, you take a red light, and you say, hold on for a second, you took too long, you see? Now watch, turn around here a minute, see? It goes through your ear like this, you see? Or I can make you swallow it, and stand up a second here and just pull it out of your butt like that. Split it into two, and it disappears. We sold 5 million of them. They sell for $30 a pair. That's been considered the #1 selling trick in the history of magic.
I believe it was the summer of '86 when I got bitten by the bug, and I was doing at that time stand-up comedy, and then it evolved into magic, and I met some magicians, and then I started to study, and then I started to go to conventions, and I started to meet other magicians, and I tried to grow that way. So it's been about 20 years now, and I'm still a student, and you never become, I don't think you ever become a magician. You can only become a student of magic. I met Rocco maybe 2 years after I started learning magic, and when I met him, I went to a lecture that he was doing, and at that time I stopped everything. I said, oh my God, this guy can do the real stuff. And so I asked him if he gave lessons, and I took a lesson with him. And then we became friends, so I help him create his act, I build props for him, I consult on his ideas, and that's how we came up with the D-Light and a bunch of other tricks that we do. So it's been exciting. Because of Rocco, I think a lot of doors have opened up for me.
I get emails from kids all the time thanking me, and every one that I get, I sit down, I write them an 8x10, I send them an autograph, and I send them a free magic book. I inspire them. That's part of my purpose now, is to keep magic, because now we got, Harry Potter, magic very popular now.
Right.
So this is a good time for me to want to share my magic with all these young kids, because it keeps you out of trouble. That's what kept me out of trouble, doing magic, kept you focusing on a goal, on a point. So I had a dream, I had a goal. I wanted to be one of the world's greatest magicians, and I started when I was 19, I'm 47 now, and just not giving up on your goal.
Ho, 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 it's magic, you know. Never believe it's not.